Hey, this is Tracy Lewis with Stuff and Things with another project that mixes some brand new products with some retiring products. Quiet Meadow is the bundle that I bought with my pre-order, and I also used the new Beauty of the Earth Designer Series paper. This was another project made with my mom and Shelley earlier in the week. And I also used, I had brought up only those sets that are retiring that I wanted to make sure I got some more use out of before they retire at the end of the month. And so I picked the Happy Birthday from Special Someone. I hope to get some more time with this particular set, but I really wanted to make something new. I've been doing a lot of projects as saying goodbye projects, and once you get the new stuff, it's really hard to leave it alone. So I allowed myself to do one card that was mostly new, and we are going to do the envelope and the inside of the card together, but I wanted to show you which of the papers I picked to use from Beauty of the Earth. I wanted to do a silhouette, so I did die cuts of these floral elements in the watercolored wood grain looking page. On the back is this beautiful green. I was toying with using like one or two of the cuts with this green side, but it just didn't go with the color palette that I was working with. I used this beautiful watercolor blue background, and the stamps, I added the splatter stamp as well as this text. I did 3 or 4 stampings of the text before I re-inked it, and then I used, again, multiple stamping off of the splatters as well. And for today, we are going to use the wildflower here for the inside of the card. I will make it monochromatic. I am going to use Night of Navy ink. And I'm just going to do really quick stamping of these flowers, and I may add some splatters. As I have said before, I feel it's very important to decorate your entire card, not just the front. And I am not the best at making sure I finish cards. So here we go. We've got a little boo-boo here. And I think how I'm going to try to fix that is with the splatters, which I already knew I was going to use. So let's just see if we can do some carefully placed splatters to minimize those lines. I really hate to have to throw away an envelope. I very rarely will do so, if it can at all be helped. So at this point, even though those lines still show, I would still use this envelope just the way it is. I might try to mask them a little bit more, being a little more strategic, so I would be perfectly happy sending this envelope out. So I will use that one as is. Now I'm going to share with you the project, since I need to stamp the inside of it. Here it is. The bees are new. The metallic dots are returning. And the trim is new. I'm using here the Whisper White because I have a lot of Whisper White. As I said, I distressed the edges. I used Night of Navy. I wasn't worried about making it a really thick, dark color. I wanted it to be somewhat soft. And in fact, I used vellum, so this is another tip. If you find that there's a part of your card that isn't quite right, and in my case, this stamped text was crooked, and it was too dark and too prominent, and I thought it fought with my happy birthday, which actually came out pretty soft. So to fix that problem, I grabbed some vellum, tore it, and I covered my crooked text here. I made sure a B was over it, and I made sure that the angle of this white silhouette branch was overlapping, and I feel that I successfully masked the text. I also did not adhere. This vellum is loose, pretty much. The only way it is attached is I used glue up and down the branches on the brown silhouettes, and then I did pop up these branches, the white ones, with cut up dimensionals. So by having this vellum be very loose here, it just totally masks the fact that I made a mistake that was a really prominent mistake, and I masked it enough that you don't even know that there's anything wrong with it. So that's all I got for today. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing this new project. I really love all of the die cuts that come with the Quiet Meadow, and look forward to doing more new projects with it. So if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know what you think of my tips today for hiding mistakes. You probably wondered if I purposefully did this, and I actually did. I figured that by pushing on it rather than centered, that I would be able to have this little boo-boo, so I could talk about how to hide that kind of a mistake, as well as crooked text on the card itself, covering it with vellum. And be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell so you're notified when more videos drop. And thanks for watching.